Hello all, welcome to Tech Capture. So again in this video we are going to create one amazing AI application using a Gemini Pro Vision API. So what we'll be creating, we'll create an application which will fetch your Instagram post and find the sentiment across that post. So suppose I have my own company and I am like selling a lot of products, and I also have my Instagram handle. So some users are happy with my product, some users are not happy with my product. So nowadays the emotions of the users or like employees flows out through the social media. So suppose some users are happy, they will post something good about my product on social media. Some users are not happy, they will post something bad about my product on social media. Same kind of like I am working in an organization, then employee will express their emotions. So suppose company gave me some gift, I will express my emotion by posting the photo of that gift. Okay, so a lot of emotions are flowing through the social media nowadays. So we are going to create one application which will just scan a multiple post from social media. So suppose I will take example of Google. So there are multiple employees working in a Google. So I want to fetch all post or multiple posts which are tagged to Google, and I want to find a sentiment across each post. So I'll be using a Gemini Pro API. So let me first show you what I want to build, then you will understand, and then we'll discuss how we can build this application. Okay, so let me just first show you how we can build this application. Okay, so this is my Streamlit application I have created using Python. Let me first run, then I'll explain you the complete process and code for this application. So I want to just explain you how this application works. So this is a Streamlit application. So I'll just type Streamlit. Okay, and I will run my application. So it will open on particular port and directly go to the URL. Okay, we are on this URL. Okay, so this is our application. So Streamlit is again a Python framework where you can create simple web application. And here suppose I want to fetch all the Instagram post which are tagged to particular hashtag, and I want to find a emotion across each post. So let me explain what I am trying to say. So suppose I want to fetch all the post where people are using hashtag life at Google. Okay, and I will fetch all these posts and I will find the sentiment of each post from this hashtag. So if I submit, so currently I am fetching only 4 to 5 posts, not more than that. So it is running, you can see a running symbol here. Okay, and it displaying the first result that user sentiment is positive because the person in the image is smiling and looks happy to be working out. So we'll see what this image is. So I'll just click and open in a new link. Okay, so this is a post of a person, this is a public post, and this is a post of a person where it tagged life at Google somewhere. Okay, yeah, life at Google hashtag, and it is working out. And yeah, so that is what this sentiment is saying. User sentiment is positive, the person in the image is smiling, looks and happy in workout. Second is again the positive, the image shows the group of people smiling and holding the sign says FGN, that suggests that people in image. So it is not printed out complete response. So let me show the another image. Okay, so again it is saying okay, this is a positive image because people are doing party here and they are holding this FGN symbol. We'll see the third. Again this is a neutral, the image of photo is a blank wall, there is no specific sentiment that can be inferred from the image. So maybe there won't be any person in this image, that's why it is not able to find sentiment. Okay, it is not able to detect a complete face of this person. Here it is again a positive, the person in the image is lifting weight, it might be the same image. Again we'll see the image shows the large modern data center. Let's see what is this image. Yes, so this is a large data center, I guess. So it is finding the sentiment across a multiple posts. So now this is like I used hashtags, you can use any hashtag. So suppose I will use the hashtag now Nugler. and try to fetch the post related to this hashtag and what are the people saying about these posts. Okay, so positive, the person in the image smiling and making a peace sign front of the Google logo. This suggests they are okay. It is, I am printing only one line response for now. So we'll see. Yes, this is a positive sentiment. It correctly identified in front of Google logo. Again, the woman in the image smiling and wearing a colorful hat. That suggests she is happy. Let's see. Yes, that is correct. So it means this application, you just provide your hashtag and it will fetch data, all the posts related to that hashtag, and it will give you the output. Okay, what are the different link tag to that hashtag and what are the sentiments from this image. So this is useful whenever I am having company and there are like thousands of user daily using hashtag and tagging my company, but I'm not able to check each and every post. So what I can do, I'll check only the negative sentiments if I want to keep track of my company reputation, or I want to keep track of my employees emotions, if they are happy with my company or not. So in that case I can use this application to fetch the sentiment and all data. So this is completely scanning a social media and finding the post related to that hashtag and providing you the sentiment across that post. So this is not only giving you a output here, it is again storing all this data into the data warehouse, which you can visualize and show that data in dashboard. Let me show you that as well. So this is my dashboard. Let me refresh. Okay, and from this dashboard I can visualize my data related to a particular hashtag or multiple hashtag. So currently I'm taking the example of Google and I'm using all the hashtag related to Google, as this is like the product or application I'm creating is related to Google Gemini, and that is why I'm taking that example. Okay, so here you can see there are multiple, this data is loaded here. I used multiple hashtag like life at Google, Googler, Google Office. So suppose the sentiment is positive, the person is smiling and looking at the beautiful view of the city. So I will check this now. What? Okay, let me go in a view mode. Okay, and I will try to open this because this sentiment is positive. Yeah, so there are multiple images. So yeah, so currently we open this image. The woman in the image is smiling and looking at the camera. She is wearing a nice output and appears to be happy. That's what we have just opened here. So there are multiple Instagram, these are all public posts, we are not fetching any private post here. And Google Office, let's see some neutral as well. So here I can see there are two neutral. So suppose I want to check only negative or neutral, I will just check a neutral post, which seems the AI seems it is not happy, or there is no specific sentiment derived from that particular post. Yeah, again the same, it is not able to identify that. So let's check this one. This seems like AI is mentioning it is neutral. Again, it is not able to identify because a lot of text are in the background. But if we can tune this well with the correct prompt, it will be able to answer correctly and we can extract all the sentiments. So by default we can see there are mostly a positive sentiment related to Google, and the posts which are posted on Instagram tagging Google. So most of these posts are positive only. So let's check this as well. Google Office, one more post we are checking. Yes, so this is again a positive sentiments it is mentioning. The image shows the bright and colorful room with lots of natural light. Okay, so these all kind of positive words, and here you can see how many posts are with positive sentiments, how many are negative, and you can visualize all these things. So we have created this application and we can simply deploy it using Cloud Run or any of this compute platform. Now I'll just go back and show you how we have built this application. Okay, so this is architecture we have followed to build the application. So basically we created one Python application and deployed on Cloud Run. So it is fetching data from Instagram using Instagram Graph API. So we are taking a hashtag as an input, and using that input it is fetching the data from Instagram Graph API and getting the URL of the all tagged post, and all the URLs it is fetching one by one to Gemini and giving the prompt. So I'll show you the what prompt I am giving, and using that prompt it is fetching the output, that what will be the response of Gemini model if you are asking to find out the sentiment from that particular image, and it is displaying output on UI as well as it is loading that output into the BigQuery table which we are showing on the Looker dashboard. So let me just walk you through the code as well. Okay, so this is where our code will start. This is our Streamlit application. We are fetching like entering this title, the sentiment analysis from social media. Then there is one text input box to enter the hashtag, and then by clicking button it will go to generate sentiment function. So that's what we have seen. Yeah, this is title, this is text box, and once we click on this button it will go to the generate sentiment function and using the hashtag which are entered by users, and we'll see the generate sentiment function here. So this generate sentiment function we are using customer sentiment. These are the prompt we are using: customer sentiment in the image with a reason, in format user sentiment, and in new line a reason. So we are getting the image URL like the sentiment if it is negative or positive, as well as a reason why it is positive or why it is negative. Then we are loading the image from the Instagram link. So one more thing, so I am not going to explain more about Instagram Graph API, that will be complete separate topic. So you can just follow the documentation on Instagram Graph API. So based on the hashtag how to fetch the Instagram post link you can follow, and based on that I am generating this permalink, that is the Instagram post link, and that link I am fetching to the Gemini Pro model and response here. So these are the Instagram Graph API code, and yeah, so the result, whatever the result generated, I am storing that result in a BigQuery here. This is the BigQuery part, as well as I am displaying that result as well on the UI. So where I am displaying, so where is that? Yeah, st.write. So I am writing the link as well as a result on UI. So that is a simple code, I would say. The Instagram part, only you have to create Instagram Graph API token and you have to fetch the data from Instagram API. So you can get a Gemini code from Vertex AI, or you can get it from, so suppose currently I do not have any image, but let's see, I will just take any image. Okay, we'll just take this image. For now I'm just taking the screenshot to get the code. I just want to get the code, so I'll just use that image here. Okay, I'll run this code. And once I execute, it will provide me the same output which we are displaying, and then we'll get the code. Now we can get the code. So these are the code we can use for Gemini AI. So here it will ask for API key. You can create your API key directly. So these are the sentiment again. This is positive and they are enjoying their food. So you can get your key from get API key. Okay, so you can generate their key as well. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. So I will be sharing link for this application. I will deploy it on Cloud Run, and I will share the link of this application just for demo, so you can test it out. And thank you for watching this video. So we'll see you again in a next video.